Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our Hot Seat Spotlight series for the Fall 2025 Builder Innovator Summit. Today, I'm so excited to be joined by Marco Osio, who is the Director of Builder Relations at Alarm.com, and he helps builders bring smart home technology into their new construction homes. Marco, welcome to the Hot Seat.
Thank you very much, Shernise. I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you. All right, so let's just jump right in. We want to know what led you to your role at alarm.com and what excites you the most about working with builders.
Thank you, Shernise. That's a great question. I started back in B2B wireless sales. In that kind of a world, I had to learn how to uncover inefficiencies of any business type. And then from there, I was picked up by BlackBerry of all different logos. We were selling a lot of Blackberries at the time, and I had the privilege to sell into the Latin American space, telco services with BlackBerry. From there, went to Samsung. And in 2019, I joined a startup that was made up of ex BlackBerry executives that cater to the builder industry selling smart lighting. And so there I learned to understand the enterprise value of a builder, what they, bring to market. And, fast forward the movie to 2025, I was able to interact with the alarm.com folks in the space, fell in love with the brain years ago. And when the opportunity came to join them, obviously I said yes. And what excites me a lot about working with builders is that, we all have the same problem to solve, right? It's the same challenge. How do we make homes more affordable without sacrificing quality? Because that's what builders want to do. They want to deliver the highest amount of value for the least amount of cost possible, of course, without making any concessions. And that's where alarm.com plays very well because we educate builders on what to do better for their go-to-market strategy. What excites me also is that builders are extraordinarily loyal. They're a collaborative community, and I love being a part of it. So
So, from your comprehensive background, how have you noticed smart home technology changing the way builders approach their new construction builds?
yeah, that's the $7 million question. There's a lot of research out there that definitely points to behaviors. When you go into the marketplace today and you walk communities, buyers want three very specific things. I'm a buyer, you're a buyer, people watching this video are also buyers at one point or another in their life. And what they're going to recognize quickly is that buyers, we want convenience, we want security, and we want energy savings. We want everything that technology can offer. This actually forces builders to have to rethink, when do I do what and how do I integrate this technology so I don't break the bank, but more importantly, so I don't sacrifice that quality I talked about earlier. You know, if it becomes an afterthought after the home buyers closed on that home, I believe that's too late. We have to do it before so that it doesn't become a missed opportunity. And you might ask, well, why is it a missed opportunity? Because hopefully builders are thinking that they want to tie that experience that the home buyer goes through with their brand. So the sweet spot is always going to be balancing innovation with cost upfront before the home closes.
When you think about the future of smart home technology, what do you see coming down the pipe maybe in a few years, 5 to 10 years from now, or even more, that makes you a bit excited within our home building industry?
I'll just answer the question with the punchline video hands down. If you go back in memory, do you remember that movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise, where the whole theme is to uncover the security threat before it happened with a lot of video and analytics happening all at once in a hologram type of situation?
Yeah.
Well, we're not there yet, but we're getting there. And so video hands down, in my opinion, is the single one technology that builders have to include.
Mm.
Why? Because it's become so affordable for them to do that. And with a feature stack of enhanced analytics and AI deterrence and really security at the forefront of customers' minds, that's where they should be going. So, what do builders want to be able to deliver to their buyers in the future? And I'm talking between today and the next 24 months
Mm.
are homes that inform and protect in real time those assets and those people, loved ones that we so much cherish, right? As
Yeah.
consumers.
Mhm.
That's kind of where I see.
Yeah. All right. Well, so switching gears a little bit to the actual Builder Innovator Summit, you will be on one of our high volume panels revolving around smart home security. So, in that panel, if our builders were able to walk away with only one key takeaway from you, what would that be?
Yeah, that's a great question. And by the way, I'm very excited about being a member of that panel. I'm so grateful to have been invited. Smart home tech leaves lasting buyer impressions, and it's become an expectation. It's no longer a trend. Whether or not it's happening, no, 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 it is happening. It is now table stakes. So you have to understand that it's no longer optional for a builder not to include smart home technology in some capacity. And when you look at it from the builder perspective, that's probably the most impactful investment they can make because, if you think about other categories, and I'll just kind of talk a little bit about, let's say, granite or cabinetry or even the flooring, all of those are very important and high impact. But for how long? Maybe it becomes a subconscious engagement with the buyer in that part of the home, but with technology and the smart home app use case, buyers are consistently informed and they engage with it daily. So much so is the case that we have data that the more devices that are connected into a single app experience, the more engaged that buyer's attention will be in being informed and being in the know.
Mhm.
So the one thing I want them to connect is, if I have that technology in the home, I can tie it back to my brand, no question. And by doing so, as a builder brand, I will rank better when a home buyer goes into the algorithm of Google or any other search engine
Yeah.
and type the expression new construction near me. So that's the walk away point.
Well, Marco, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking out the time to just sit and chat with me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at the event.
Thank you so much, Renise. I'm so excited. I appreciate the opportunity. Have a great day.
Absolutely. Have a good one. And for those of you watching, there's still a little bit of time to sign up to attend the event. So please be sure to reserve your seat. All right. Thank you. Bye.